Yo, also want your VTK let's track to
If there's anything that you should take away
unironically, I think I might have this too because I've been like doom scrolling forever. I might have this.
from this video, it's that TikTok and other short form content is taking away your potential personality and forcing you into a box where you act the same as
Bro,
everyone else.
I think I don't even have any personality after TikTok, bro.
Explaining why and all of the negative effects of this. But before I get into any of that, I want to say that I'm not saying that you can't use TikTok at all, but I'm saying that maybe you should watch this video and try and really absorb the words I'm saying, because I think I have something important to say.
Yo, let me know what is wrong with me. You can fix me type shit.
I just hope this video is able to positively affect at least one person and kind of motivate one person to make a change in their life. All of that out of the way, we're going to be talking about the TikTokification of people's personalities, because wow, it really does feel like nowadays people's personalities have been narrowed down and put into these boxes depending on what TikTok algorithm they have. But let's elaborate on that. I really don't think it's a stretch to say that the current environment on TikTok and the internet in general is very much one that rewards pushing down on other people and people who are different to you. However, simultaneously, at the same time, it's also an environment that wants to be inclusive and tries to be accepting of everyone. With those two principles being mixed together, it makes people who are very confused. It's why on videos where you're supposed to form your own opinions, some will comment, "So guys, what do we feel about this?" And I know most people would see those comments and not really think much of it, but I truly do believe that comments like that are an indicator of a really big issue that is prevalent on the internet currently and also in real life. And that problem is that most people nowadays kind of don't have a personality and also lack having their own morals based on their own experiences and own values. Instead, it seems like people will look in the comment section, look what everyone else is thinking, and adapt that opinion for that specific topic.
I mean, yeah, because it's basically like, for example, if there's a video and there's one hate comment and the first comment is the hate comment, everybody's gonna hate on this. Or like, for example, like five first comments, literally say what the video is about. Like, for example, someone types, "Oh, this shit is boring." Everybody's gonna say like, "Bro, this video is so fucking boring, bro. Bro, why the fuck are you even streaming, bro? Bro, why the fuck are you even making videos, bro?" Like, if it's a nice comment, like saying, "Bro, I fucking love this, bro. Yo, this guy's the next biggest streamer ever, bro." It's gonna be like, "Yo, what the hell, bro? Who is this guy?"
And
you know what I mean? Like, it's, yeah, basically the first comments say who someone is, bro.
Because most people are doing that nowadays, it results in misinformation being really quickly spread, hate campaigns becoming really easy to perpetuate, and most important,
I don't know if it's the same in Twitter, but in TikTok, yeah, it is like that.
It affects how you act in your real life. And so I'm going to explain some of the multiple negative effects that I've noticed since short form content became the main sort of content that people consume. Let's get into it. Starting off strong. People do not know how to think for themselves. Because people have become very accustomed to just looking into the comment section and looking at what the most popular opinion is and going with it, they often become really impossible to have hard conversations with, because they'll either take it as a personal attack or completely submit without taking any of it in and never becoming a better person. And I think that this happens usually because they're so used to having other people think for them, so they don't really take the time to develop critical thinking skills, and this makes it really hard to have a sensitive conversation with someone. But relying on comments and TikTok videos to tell you how to fail is not the only thing that is negatively impacting your problem solving skills, but there's also
what problem solving, bro? You think there's problems in TikTok to solve? What?
Fundamental issue with the way that short form content.
I mean, bro, you literally use short form content to kill your time, so if that's not what you use it for, then I don't know, you're doing something wrong, bro.
Works. You see, every single time that you watch a TikTok video, your brain automatically comes up with thoughts and opinions on that video, whether it's a silly wholesome video or a serious video. The issue of this is that your brain is being forced to come up with these thoughts and feelings within maybe 20 seconds at max, and your brain is being forced to do this for hours.
Yeah, what about it?
At a time if you're watching TikTok for hours at a time. So it kind of teaches your brain to come up with its thoughts and opinions within just a few seconds.
And that's literally good because it makes you faster. I mean, yeah, it fucks up your attention span, but at the same time, it's like, as you said, bro, if something is gonna make you think about something faster, how is that even bad, bro? Like, are you saying that, like, giving opinions is bad?
This can make you a very stubborn person, and
Stubborn person.
Also a very emotionally unstable person. Let's give a real life example of this happening. Your friend confronts you because they feel as if you have been mean and blunt towards them, and this friend gives lots of reasonings and explains why in detail so that you can fully understand, but you seem to find yourself getting angry within a few sentences in because you simply cannot comprehend this amount of information, and your brain is so used to instantly coming up with how to feel, and so you just get angry and are overwhelmed by all of this information that they're giving you. In fact, it's probably not unlikely that you end up interrupting this person and either doing one of the two things, either defending yourself or over-explaining why you did this thing to them, even though that's not what they're asking for. They're telling you that they're hurt and they want you to change. They're not asking for an explanation or a defense. And so you see this common theme of people who spend too much time on TikTok having very short-lived friendships, or if the friendship isn't short-lived, it's usually a catastrophic one with a lot of arguments. And that's not to say that arguments aren't normal. They're completely normal. But with these type of people, they're usually not handled in the most productive way.
Arguments? I mean, debating is not productive at all. And like, because most debating, like debating's point is to come to an agreement, or like something like you can mutually agree on, like come to a point. But if you debate on like TikTok, it's about winning and losing. It's basically competitive. So you either win a debate or you lose a debate. It's all about like that, you know what I mean?
To sum up this point, essentially by...
So if you lose, I mean, nobody wants to lose a debate, bro. You only want to win if you're like TikTok brain, no?
Watching too much TikTok, you're making yourself extremely emotionally dysregulated. And if you already suffer from a disorder like BPD, CPTSD, you're actually making your symptoms worse because the constant dopamine hits and constant emotional changes that you get whilst watching TikTok or any short-form content kind of exacerbates your already existing symptoms and provokes your brain into continuing these unhealthy thought patterns. You're essentially just purposely triggering your brain, but without the benefits of exposure therapy. Personally, I think the solution to this is to just limit your screen time on TikTok. Realistically, you don't need over an hour of time on TikTok because it's short form content. You're not really learning much from short form content. I would honestly recommend just trying out long form content and trying to build up your attention span. But anyways, back onto the topic of TikTok ruining your personality. Because of the normalization of harassment culture and also people's lack of ability to think for themselves, it's kind of pushed everyone to act the same. The best way I can explain it is that there's kind of personality trends. For example, right now as we're speaking, currently the most popular way to respond to someone being cringe is to call them corny and then put a bunch of wilted rose emojis and then that really tired looking emoji. Whenever I see someone call someone corny and then use the wilted rose emoji, I just think of that one image from Toy Story where it's all of the Buzz Lightyears in the shelf. I don't know, me personally, when I meet someone like that, I kind of just avoid them because I find it so boring to be their friend because they're kind of just a walking TikTok comment section, and after a while of being their friend, you kind of realize that they don't have a personality and they're also usually completely incapable of forming their own thoughts and opinions, and if they do have thoughts and opinions, they're usually not able to go in depth and explain why they have these thoughts and opinions. And
so they cannot explain why are you corny. Damn, bro.
And
I mean, yeah, this is true, bro. They literally got like, they just say the simplest shit ever and try to be as mean as possible, bro, I guess.
Don't think it's great that it's so normalized to be so surface level and to have zero personality or hobby.
Everybody has like a god complex.
It's just to be a walking judgmental TikTok comment section. I don't know. That's so dystopian to me. To an extent, I feel bad for these people because they're usually extremely socially inept and rude in person, and they end up trying to fake judge everyone around them because that's what's praised on the internet. But in real life, if you're acting so judgmental to everyone, people are just gonna think you're annoying.
That is true, you're gonna be obnoxious, but it is what it is, bro.
And also just an asshole. But to conclude this point, I want to say that basically TikTok is making you really judgmental, and if you don't want to be a mean person, I would recommend cutting down screen time on TikTok because you truly do not realize how much of a negative person you've become until you remove yourself from that environment.
It is like a...
something I wanted to put in this video.
What is it, dog eats dog, or the fuck?
Video, but I didn't really know where to put in this video, is how people often talk about how TikTok was better back in 2019 to 2021, and I want to say that most likely the reason for that is that TikTok hadn't really been popular for a long enough time to truly have an effect on the majority of society yet, but now that it's been over half a decade, I feel like the effects it's had on people have become really apparent, and that's why the internet is meaner nowadays. And I know some people will say, oh, the internet has always been mean. I do believe that, yes, the internet has always had places where people can be mean, but I really do not believe that it was as mainstream as it is now, and certainly not as normalized as it is now. In a way, this topic does relate to the original topic of this video, so I'm going to include it, but I see a lot of people talk about how they wish trends lasted longer and how they dislike how once a trend is over, it's immediately deemed as...
How though? It is how it is, bro. Like,
cringe, and everyone who still likes...
But to be fair, there are trends that are not gonna die. Like, for example, 6-7 is probably never gonna die.
That trend.
Like, completely die, bro. Never.
And is immediately insulted and sort of deemed as cringe. And again, I do truly believe that this is because of short form content and the normalization of just judging everything. I mean, a trend lasts 1 week because people's attention spans are so deficit that they can't enjoy something for long term. And so once they're done with it, they're going to bully everyone else who still likes it. And then it just pushes everyone away from enjoying that one thing. It really just feels like you cannot have fun or be unique whatsoever because the fun police are going to come get you and they're going to come and project all of their emotional
fun police in TikTok
regulation onto you because no one's called them out on it, and everyone is stuck watching short form content and stuck acting the exact same as everyone else around them, and it's just a constant cycle of negativity. And well, I hope someone watching this video can see what I'm saying and kind of break out of that cycle because oh my gosh, I remember when instead of people saying you should get a job, people would say
true,
you should get a hobby. And honestly, I think that says a lot about how society has changed, for the worse that is. But it's okay, it's not all lost. You can still change the way you act.
Are you saying that is bad? No, unironically, bro. If people do retarded shit, it's 100% like, I don't see why would you not say someone to get a job, bro. If they're being really fucking corny, yeah, true, tell them to get a job, bro. Like, what the fuck are they doing, bro? Because most people, they probably don't even earn on TikTok anything, bro. Like, people are making edits of Marlon and other men. They don't earn shit, bro. Like, they don't make money out of this. They do it for fun. Which is kind of crazy, bro. Like, but I mean, for attention, I guess. But that is basically TikTok, bro. If you watch TikTok, you're gonna get like superior complex, like for sure, bro, for sure.
And the way you impact people in your life. So see this video as motivation.
So if you see like someone not being agreeing with your opinion, you're gonna hate on them 100%. Like, you're gonna be like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Get yourself out of that negativity echo chamber and go be happy. You may be an individual, but your individuality does not take away the role that you have in society.
Sheesh.
Okay,
what's the main role in society though?
Kind
Is it being like a human, like respecting others, or what is your subjective opinion of the main point of society?
Person and go compliment someone. Okay, yeah.
Go be nice to others.
I want to say thank you to the Ko-Fi members on this.
Okay, I think that's all she had to say though, but yeah, I don't know. Let me guys know what you think about this TikTok personality problem. But yeah guys, thank you for watching though. Drop a sub, drop a like, and join my Discord if you guys like this video. See you guys later on my next video. Bye.